Hello and welcome to Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host Jalindo, and today we're playing some more of Planetbase, and we're having a little morale issue. Definitely having a morale issue. Oh, you're trying really hard to get your morale up, but it is way down there. I think people actually can die of poor morale, by the way. So, just saying. Got to get some people happier. I want to get the bar built. Not the bar, the multi-dome. But I just don't have the supplies for it yet. I kind of went a little crazy maneuvering everything around again, so I need to make sure that gets changed. Come on, build. Build, you know you want to. Okay, got the connection made. That means we can get rid of this thing, finally. Recycle. Yes. Recycle. Yes. Let's get rid of that airlock. Let's get rid of this one. Now we got some extra stuff out here. We're probably going to maneuver a new airlock down here somewhere. I want to get new stuff built first. Medium size oxygen generator, that's good. Okay, so what were we going to do? We were going to build the multi-dome. That was true. That was a true statement. Can we get it somewhere down here? I don't want to build it that far away. I may just have to... build it right here, which means we're going to lose some of our TV sets. So I'm going to go ahead and save some supplies by getting rid of these TV sets preemptively, so it doesn't erase them when I add this connection in here. Multi-dome. There. It's pretty good. Hopefully that gets built 4x4. I'm trying to only build large buildings now, hoping that'll help us out with the energy situation. Most of our processors are pretty much processing. We're out of starch. We need more starch. Although we have a lot of bioplastic, so maybe we don't need more starch. Come to think of it. We have supplies to build a lot of stuff, so we're going to start building a little faster now. Can we build more of these? I feel like I want to build more of these mill makers. We have a lot of raw material for meals, but they aren't getting made into meals, so something like that will do just fine. As soon as this up here gets built, we're going to be able to fix the morale issue. Hopefully it'll get built soon. Just waiting for somebody to come by and build it. You know what? Let's build an airlock on this side, too. There's one way over there. There needs to be one way over here. Maybe not there. Maybe to the side here. Something like right about there. Looks pretty good. And we're going to be ready to throw a ton of exercise equipment and stuff in here, because that will help the morale situation a lot. We're having some, looks like we're having some more malnutrition stuff pop up. I hate when that happens. Shouldn't be a problem anymore. We have ample food. Let's throw in the treadmill. Let's see, exercise bar. We're gonna need a treadmill. We're gonna need an exercise bar. Maybe put that like that. This one seems to be picky where it goes. Yeah, put those on that side. Nice water fountain. TV set. 2 TV sets. Okay. The auction situation will rectify itself over here. There's just a lot of stuff going on over here right now, and it's struggling to keep up. Now we have plenty of food. I'm hoping these mill makers, having so many mill makers, will help rectify the situation. I wonder why that one's not even running. Odd. Don't quite understand the way the mill makers work in this game. Like everybody, it looks like the dorm is fully stocked over there, so we're gonna throw another dorm in here because we have a lot of sleepy heads. Sleepy heads. Uh-oh. I just realized what I forgot to add. Sick bay. Forgot to add a sick bay. That may actually hurt me a lot. Maybe off to the side here somewhere. We don't need a large sick bay, just a small one. Until you start inviting like really huge ships filled with people, you don't really need a large sick bay. But I do need to get these people treated that have malnutrition. That's a problem. It's a big problem. Okay, let's get more morale stuff. There. Hopefully between all those we'll end our morale problem. This will fix our sleep problem we've started to have. And this one will fix our sick bay problem. So are we going to have enough supplies for this? Oh, we're out of ore. Yikes. That's going to prove to be an issue. I'm going to say that treating malnourished people is more important than an extra dorm. So we'll go ahead and remove that. Get the metal over to the sick bay. So we can get people treated again. On the plus side, we have 9 medical supplies. So if we can just get that sick bay built, we'll treat some people pretty quick. Where is that iron? That steel we had? It's showing one available. Oh, it must got used somewhere. It's showing one available, so they're producing it right now. It'll be ready in a second. Just gotta wait for it. Really want to start having bots, so looks like they finally finished the airlock. Okay, they got enough stuff over here to build the sick bay, so once that's built, we'll get a bed or 2 in there, and the medics can start treating people. I feel like I need to prioritize the mines to get a little more raw material. Need to get this storage out in this on this side as well. I wish I could designate what stuff goes into what storage. That would be really nice. Guess we're gonna have an oxygen issue. Even with the oxygen generator connected directly to these things, still gonna be an issue. It's amazing. With everybody in there, it sucks all the oxygen out of the rooms. Which means we might have to get rid of these. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to have that connected directly. We'll have to rethink this for a second. I hate having to move everything around like that all the time, but it's kind of part of the game. You got to be flexible. Get some beds built. 3 beds. And we won't have an auction issue anymore over here, at least. But I would like to move a storage over here. We ready for that yet? We might not be ready for that. Yeah, I think we need to fix the morale situation first. So multi-dome is going to be right up here. Guess we can connect it directly to the oxygen generator because it's going to have a lot of people in it. Almost want to like quarantine it off from the rest of the base. It's gonna have so many people. Yeah, we're building a multi-dome. That'll be for morale. I'm going to ignore the morale situation just for a bit until we get this built. He's really unhappy. He's like, I quit. I'm leaving. Nope, wrong button. Edit. Let's make some semiconductors. At least get those ready. As far as spares, we have 18 spares. I'm going to say that we want, I have to set my manufacturing limits. We want no more than 10 spares, 10 semiconductors, 5 guns, and then unlimited bots, unlimited medical supplies. Hey, our multi-dome's built. We can start putting stuff in here again. This one's metal only. This one takes metal and bioplastic. I wonder what's the difference between the two. Seems to me that they do the same thing. Alright, that'll let people work out, and then we'll see how many people come in here. If a lot of people come in here and start working out, then we will build more. The sick are getting treated. It's good to see. Let's build another couple exercise bars. Those things are pretty cheap. And then 2 more treadmills. How's our power looking? Power's still good. Yeah, looks good. Gonna need probably another wind turbine in a minute here. We're officially out of medical supplies, so we should have our medics making a bunch of these. Hopefully that'll be soonish. A lot of Brad morale going on over here. Get over here to the exercise place and get happy. Come on, get happy. I wanted to see if I could select one of them. Yeah, see, it goes up faster than a television set. Let's see what this guy does. Going to get vitro meat. That's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to get your morale up, man. Come on. Where are you gonna go? Okay, workout bar. So workout bar, it looks like a workout bar is just as good as the treadmill, so don't see what the problem is. Hopefully that'll start working out all these morale issues. I think part of the morale issue is not having a perfect amount of oxygen in here. I'm wondering if that's causing them to lose morale. I seem okay with it. Alright, I'm going to build a airlock over on this side. Guess maybe right up here. Yeah. That'll be another way out. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Be another way out of the base. Help them out a little bit. Really strapped for supplies right now. But at least all my people are getting their morale back, which is what I wanted. Let's see. Sleep. Bone broke. What is that? Malnutrition. Keep forgetting. My dorm is full, which means I'm going to need another dorm. Kind of want to put it here, but I think that's where the storage should go. Put a storage here. Connect them like that. Keep hearing the power go down. I want to make sure we're not losing a lot of it. Really wish I could get the medics working a little harder on making those supplies. Engineer. Okay, no medics in there. That's good. Seems like the multi-dome's getting well used. That's really nice to see, actually. A lot of the morale symbols have disappeared. Just gotta get some of those guys healed up and we'll be good to go. Nice, fully utilized. Wow. Can I actually fit any more in here, or is it packed out? Looks like I'm gonna fit more of these bars. These bars are cheap, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss more bars in there. Seems to me like they can use those just as well as anything else. That'll be all we'll put in there. Packed out. We could actually surround the whole thing with video screens if we wanted to. There's also these plants. I've never actually used the plants. It says a nice plant. I presume that will actually give them morale, but it doesn't say it does, so it makes me nervous. Okay. So everyone's morale should be definitely going way up now. Yeah, I don't see any morale issues anymore. We have some malnutrition issues now. Time for another... I want to say time for another lab, but... You know, if the medics aren't already, you know, utilizing these fully, I don't want to build more of them. Everybody's out of the beds again. See, I wish they would spread out their sleep schedule a little bit more. They're laying in bed. We got one semiconductor already. We're going to put together a robotics factory. Get that built. We'll start building bots. And once we build bots, this whole thing's going to go a lot smoother. There's no reason for me to really accept any new colonists right now because we're basically at our oxygen max. So I want to get a bunch of bots before I start opening up the floodgates again. I definitely want this storage built too. It's tricky. Tricky getting them working enough to make all this happen at the same time. Let's turn off the mine priority because we have 13 ore. We'll hit up the processing priority, force them to get these working again. Got plenty of starch, plenty of ore. That'll help us out a lot. Look for... Oh, all of them are working simultaneously. I guess that morale issue was hitting us harder than I thought it was. Okay, are all the medics malnourished? Because I don't see them working on the medical supplies right now. There's one guy. Going to bioplastic. Going to get bioplastic. I'd like to see these get worked very badly. I'm going to turn off the priority because, I don't know. Maybe it's confusing them. Solar flare. Everybody inside. Standing reached. What is that? Your colony is known by everyone. Apparently we have reached some kind of level of prestige, so we're going to want to get a guard. At least that's my guess. We're going to want to get a guard and actually start making sure that, you know, people don't die and all that. Everybody should be inside. There's one guy here wandering around going to airlock. Get inside, man. Good job. I'm worried about these guys because they are way out in the middle of nowhere. They're going to die. Yep, they're gone. we're gonna reopen the... There's no way I can heal those guys if I have no supplies currently. So we're gonna reopen the landing pad to replace these guys. Poor guys. Feel so bad. You can hear it in my voice. I have 5 medics. I can't get any of them working on these machines. Oh, now they're working on them. So confusing. Anyway, those guys are gone, so we're gonna have to plan for their replacement. I feel like maybe I'm shortchanging my workers a little bit. There. I want to get more of those guys for sure. Have enough engineers. So it looks like 2 of my medics died. Robotics facility's finished. We just got to get connected up, and we can start using these semiconductors to make, use those to make some bots. At first, they'll just be carrier bots, but we can get some more technology as we trade for it. That's one of the things I actually like to trade for is technology is well worth it. Oh, a lifter bot has been irreversibly damaged, so we're gonna have to. It's perfect timing. We're gonna have to get some bots built. Bot workshop. Only need one of those right now, I think. I'll set this as a high priority. So once it's built, they'll start focusing on building whatever bots they can. Ooh, storage has been built. Finally. Making some progress. This is feeling good all of a sudden. I think it may be time for me to make a separate lab for just food production. Separate lab for the medical production. Lab. Thinking. Let's build it here. Actually, no. Hold on. Rethink. Maybe a lab over here. Can't think. We definitely want to... I guess we'd want it closer to the canteen because otherwise they're going to be transferring all the food back and forth. So yeah, it needs to be over here for the food. And then we'll switch the other one over to lab as soon as this one's done. Okay, let's get everybody inside. Don't want them outside in a sandstorm. So this will be used for making meat, which means we'll switch this one over to making just medical supplies. Now we got a lot of malnourished people, despite the fact that we have a large variety of food. I mean, you look at the meal makers, they should be basic. Why are they putting out basic meals? We've got both kinds of meat in there. I mean, we've got meat and vegetables. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's turn that yellow alert off. Gonna have to learn a little bit about malnutrition. See if I'm maybe missing something. Maybe we need a variety of vegetables instead of just, you know, a couple different types. I'll check that out and see what I'm missing. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to click that subscribe button if you're interested in seeing more videos like this. And remember, keep it clean.